There's a new Warhammer stuff's coming out soon, I think. New war like a lore, like I think the 11th edition stuff or something like that. And so the story will progress a little bit more somewhere
Does the
wherever they choose.
tabletop edition interest you?
Not at all.
I'm not into
Mm.
tabletop stuff. Like, it's
Even
I
if
annoying
like
enough.
Magic the Gathering in real life.
this is
Well,
different.
Magic is really easy to bring somewhere to play. Like, it's just a little
Mhm.
box, and then you play your cards. This Warhammer shit seems like you need to show up with a chest of pieces
Yep.
and all
A
sorts of
roller
stuff.
bag.
Yeah, a roll like a roller suitcase. You'd see it in an airport of
Yeah.
stuff that you then have to assemble,
You can
which
play
does
smaller
seem
point totals, I
frustrating and
think.
annoying. I would much rather just play Magic.
Eh, I'm a bit of a
Mm.
perfectionist isn't the right word, but if details on if my phone screen is scratched, I gotta get a new phone. If my sunglasses are scratched, that bothers me. Like it really irks me. And when you make those Warhammer armies, you paint them very carefully,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
I've seen what the good ones look like. The
Mhm.
mhm.
good ones, I'm like, I kind of want to own that toy of that make believe man because it looks so cool. That looks neat. I know mine are gonna look like shit. I know mine are gonna look so shit that I don't want people to see them. And then what I'm gonna
Unless
do?
you buy
Pay
them from someone who does a good job.
you mail them to them and have them paint your figurines because not you have to assemble the figurine. They come, you have to like snip the plastic apart and like glue it all together and then, add like wear and tear to it with Dremel bits and hot needles and stuff. And then there's
Mm,
all these painting techniques. And there's people online who will paint your figurines for you. And it costs anywhere from 20 or 30 bucks a figurine to hundreds of dollars per figurine. And they're like chess pieces on a chessboard. I think they play different point totals. So if you
Yeah.
just we could play two gigantic armies against each other, but I think like just a base army is going to be like several $100s, even if I paint them all black with spray paint. And
mm.
I'd have to socialize with the kind of people who play Warhammer tabletop.
That's the hard part. That makes
That's
sense.
the hard part. The
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah. They're gonna be heavy.
They're gonna be heavy.
Mhm.
They're gonna be some big boys.
It's
Playing
just gonna be me and
Warhammer with
Henry
me.
Cavill there hanging out. Nobody wants
Mhm.
that. I'm pumped for his Highlander movie. I like Henry Cavill as a person, so
What's
I'm
that
down for
called? I haven't even
The
heard of that.
Highlander.
It's just called okay.
It's about the immortal warriors
Mhm.
who chop each other's heads off with swords. Anyway, he's
Oh.
a remake of it. It's got what's his name from Gladiator in it? Russell Crowe. Yeah, Russell Crowe is in it playing the Ramirez character. I'm sure. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I bet he's doing like tons of swordplay training leading up to it. Those guys that do multiple roles back to back to back that require that advanced swordplay, after a while, you got to imagine like he is not to be fucked with a sword. I bet. I bet Henry Cavill is actually a really dangerous person with a sword.
Yeah, certainly more dangerous than the average bear if he's been doing that amount of training, movie
Yeah,
after movie after movie, show after show after show.
and
He
then
seems
Warhammer's
cool.
more sword stuff.
I like him. And I haven't even supported him by watching any of his movies ever. What
The
what does he
lead
make? Superman? I'm not gonna watch that. That
that
seems
World War
gay.
II movie I told you to watch.
Which one was that? Maybe I did watch it.
It's the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Oh, no, I didn't watch that.
That's a good
No.
movie. It's what Inglorious Bastards should have been.
Isn't,
It's just
like
it's a
real
special
big actors in that?
Yeah, there's several. Like, it's got a great cast, but Henry Cavill's kinda leading it's got that big fucker from Reacher and Blue Mountain State, he's in it.
Alan
Um,
Ritchson.
yeah, they're basically
That
a
seems
group of, like, badass Nazi killers who are unapologetically murdering Nazis on a secret mission for the British government, and Winston Churchill. Lots of
alright,
just
well, that sounds pretty cool.
it's like an old school action movie. Lots of, like, big, strong men beating up Nazis and shooting them with machine guns and flamethrowers and blowing them
I'm
up
trying to
and
see what pretty girl do they have in this? Who is Isa Gonzalez? Let me take a look. Let me see if this Hmm, she's pretty, but she's not starring in a World War II
are you trying to
movie.
jerk off to this World War II movie? Like, what does it matter?
You
I'm trying
sound
to bu
judgmental.
I'm trying to
I prefer if
bust.
there's no women. Remember Saving
You
Private
think
Ryan?
I'm sorry, listen to this guy. I shouldn't bust?
Mhm. Taylor's
I don't
making
need women
strong
in a war
points.
movie.
Yeah.
No, that was good. I like that movie a lot.
Saving
And then,
Private Ryan had women in it.
well, there was that
Didn't they
French
fuck
mother
him
who
in
was
France or
Mm,
something?
no, you're thinking of
were there
Fury.
any women outside of, like, the nurse part?
I'm thinking of Fury? Maybe I
Yeah,
am.
the tank movie with Shia LaBeouf. Um, Brad Pitt and the Punisher. All those people,
I'm
they fucked
thinking
those
of
French
fear.
women.
That
Yeah,
movie
Yeah,
rocked.
they
that
essentially
does
like
sound right.
raped them in their house
It
after they
was like
stole
they
their
had
food
consensual sex because unconsensual sex was on the table too.
because of the implication.
Right?
It was literally the implication played out to the max. I do not care for that scene
Hmm.
and like that one bit. But Saving Private Ryan, there's no women. Maybe at the beginning, there's that part where Bryan Cranston has one arm and like he finds out that like the Ryan boys have been killed. You know, like
Cranston is in that early?
yeah, with one arm.
Huh.
He said he was talking to Spielberg and he's like, "Yeah, I got this idea, because I have one arm. I figure I'd be toddling my tea like this, and then I'd put it down and and he's like, "Great. We're not gonna do that."
We're gonna make this movie fun. We're not gonna
Just pick up the paper. But yeah, there's no women like characters. There's that French woman who passes her child down to them, right before the sniper takes out Vin Diesel. But
Yeah,
other
poor
than that,
Vin
not really.
Diesel. He got fucked up.
It's got
early
blood
on.
on it. It was a letter from my dad.
There's a letter
Blood
from
on
my
it.
dad.
Like, that's the least of your troubles. You've been shot badly. That was a sad scene. That was a great
Yeah.
movie. But yeah,
Dude,
no women-
it
you
was
don't
a
need women
sad
in-
scene, but I think they really did do that. They used the dying soldier as bait to get more soldiers.
Sure.
And some of the stuff that World War II, when I was a child, I watched these World War II movies. And I told my father that I wanted to learn to tap dance in case I ever joined the Navy. That was the kind of movie that I saw, that like World War II was
What must
this
he have thought of
heroic,
you?
almost fun thing, right? Like it was a blast and we always won. No one ever died from our side. And it was sort of good times. Saving Private Ryan drops. And all of a sudden it's like, holy smokes. Imagine how horrific it was to be the first landing party. I don't know how accurate that was, but like to face those machine guns, like it was unfair.
It had to have been pretty
The
accurate.
bullets. The only inaccurate part is the bullets through the water. The rest of that's like spot on.
Like the Germans kind of were pretty awesome at machine guns at the time. And so that would have been a hellish thing.
Was their coverage that good that they landed the ships right in front of machine guns, that there wasn't a spot where you could kind of not be so close?
I think they went pure numbers mode where they're like, we deliver enough people here, they can't stop all of us. Like, just fuck them up. I think on one of the northern shores is where the Canadians landed, and the Canadians got absolutely destroyed.
I think that was
and it
Gold
was
Beach.
southern Normandy where the Americans landed and had success.
In any case, it was the first time I think I had seen World War II just like as a tough experience. Prior to that, it looked like a really good time.